All right, we're live again. Welcome back, everybody. So today we're gonna be drawing goblins. You know those pesky little things that are from fairy tales that are actually more related to gnomes in the early fairy tale stories, if I'm correct, but I don't know for sure. But anyway, we have Blue and Crow with me today again.
Hello.
Hi guys.
So let's say, how are you doing today? Because I'm doing fine.
Yeah, doing
Yeah,
good.
I'm doing
You all
just
ready
fine.
to draw some goblins?
Super ready.
Yes.
Nice. Well, I have been started to make a sketch beforehand because I know that I'm really slow on doing things. So you know, I just give me myself a little bit of a head start if you don't mind.
No
Same.
anything here.
So behold, yes, it's the Goblin Mafia guy. You know, the guy who sells you all the cash you need for turning out to be cursed by a wizard or whatever. Fucking screw man. He also has his hand behind his back. That means that he probably has a gun. Oh hey, space junk. Oh hey, fanatic technician. Nice. So I hope you're all gonna be enjoying this today. So I'm gonna be starting already with the drawing part. So uh, you guys can set up and start to do your stuff, and I'm gonna be switching in 10 minutes. So then that's
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
But I'll keep it in mind this time I have a clock with me, so I don't forget. So yeah. You already can see that I have tried to use the tool here. It's the tool that I have been experimenting on with drawing lines. Oh, that doesn't work. Because I'm using the white tool again. I'm using the colors of white because of the Morpha project. Alright, so let me get a new layer done so that I can start with the outlines. So yeah, did you by the way notice my new profile picture in the
Yeah,
StreamYard?
the
Yeah.
Santa hat.
Yeah, the
Very
Santa
festive.
hat. Yeah, I wanted to have the Santa hat on. Like I was like, I'm a little bit late on this. I'm like a slowpoke here. Because did you guys know that LD is still making what was it again? Oh yeah, videos. Oh my god,
Fake news.
it's one of the
Aldi doesn't
uh,
make videos anymore.
probably
Streams all the
not.
time.
Yeah.
Still makes
Oh man,
videos.
the life was strange. It was so stupid. The second one,
Yep.
I couldn't even believe my own eyes. Like, holy hell, that's trash. That's even worse. They even they even made a worse Chloe.
I feel like I enjoyed it a little bit more than the first one because, like, I don't know, it was probably more cringy, but at least they moved around to different locations and things were dramatic, probably overly dramatic, but at least stuff actually happened in that one. Besides just like, we're going to school now and weird teenage stuff is going to get interrupted by the storm that makes no sense.
I still don't get the whole storm idea. Like, what the hell are you doing with that storm? Like, does it supposed to do something or represent something? Because I have no idea on this.
Yeah. It's almost like it was a half-baked idea.
Yeah, like Star Wars. Have big ideas.
Nothing
You
like Star Wars. Oh, okay, well, I guess in that department.
have baked ideas. Yeah, we just need a good guy and a bad guy, and can we pick up the bad guy again? Yeah, sure, why not? Who cares if the plot does not go well? There is no plot anyway. So yeah. Oh, what a lovely day. Today I made I yesterday I had some Chinese, and I had to, go on my bike to get it, 12 kilometers. So it's a lot, but eventually, I eat it all up, and then I realized, like, oh shit, I'm only with 3 people in my house, and we still have some spare left. So I prepped it again in the wok, and then boom, it's back there.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it.
Crow,
I like
Pixity is saying you're a goblin. How do you plead?
I'm a goblin. How do I plead?
Yeah.
On my knees. And
Oh, hey,
claps
thanks.
together. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Oh,
Kill him instead.
hey,
Kill
Mark.
me instead. She's a goblin too.
Fair enough.
So yeah, goblins. Goblins are like those tiny short folk with no pointy head and an evil demonic grin on top of them. So yeah, that's how they were described in the Wikipedia, but I don't know if I can trust that.
You did research. You're so prepared. I
I
was
am
just like,
doing.
I think this is what goblins are.
Yeah, but I'm not prepared for awkward situations most of the times when I'm trying to talk to people. It's like, yes. I had that once with I had a stream with Noble Commando and Tristan or something else. How he's called, I don't know. I'm not good with names, but yeah, we had an awkward moment.
Oh no.
But I was not the one who had the awkward moment, thank God.
Well, there you go.
So I was like, yeah, I'm not, because I already have experience with, don't try to, make it even worse. So I did not. So I'm happy, yeah. So that looks nice. Now I'm gonna be calling this the shirt because that's important. Shirt. This way the outlines actually do align, and then I can just continue now with a second layer, and then eventually add them up to each other.
Let's see here.
So yeah, I'm hoping that you guys are also like really happy that it's already Christmas.
Yep. We're
Yeah.
almost out of 2020, guys. We're almost free.
Yeah. Also, the let's see, what was it? My government actually forbid us to use firework, so we can no longer use fireworks at New Year's Eve, which kind of sucks.
It spreads the plague.
Yeah.
Fireworks?
Yeah, fireworks.
Oh no.
Oh no, spread plagues? Oh damn, no, I didn't know.
Fire
But
got an
yeah.
upgrade when I wasn't looking.
But we can still use the old-fashioned cow, bottles where normally where normally the milk was stored in. We can still launch them into the sky. So those are not forbidden. Only
Wait a minute,
fireworks are forbidden.
You launched glass bottles into the sky?
No, not glass bottles. Metal buckets filled with explosives, and then we shoot the top off them. So the seal pan that gets shot into the sky makes a beautiful sound, like boom. So yeah, it's a tradition, and you cannot make the farmers angry, boy. Trust me. We had already too many times that just angry farmers went on the how do you say that one? Highways with their tractors. So with their tractors, and then be like, screw you guys, we're just gonna be riding here. And then people are like, they see me rolling, they hating, and they can only go like 60 kilometers per hour on a highway where everybody can go 120. It's like, really, dude?
Yeah, there are minimum speed limit signs around here because of that.
Yeah, it's
Specifically for the farmers and their tractors.
It's so funny.
Farmer.
Yeah, sure. That's not normal. Are you okay? Yeah, I am normal. I'm always okay, man. I always have a blast at doing stuff. Oh, by the way, Blue, you're on.
Okay, I think I've decided to give the goblin knobbly elbows because that makes sense to me. Oh,
Well,
here.
if knobbly rhymes with gobbly, then I guess it's right.
Here's the overall sketch for anyone who's curious.
It's a sketch phrase.
Sketchy, sketchy.
Is it a sketch therapy?
No.
I don't think he likes me very much. I said good morning to him in stream.
Sketch?
Yeah, and I was the only one he didn't say good morning back to. I was like, oh, my feelings.
Did he just not see you, or
Probably.
I don't know. He's friendly enough as long as you don't try to start an argument with him.
Oh, God.
I always lose arguments, so I'm not even gonna try.
No one knows I'm arguing with them when I am.
Because you're too nice.
Basic. Well, like not that. I'm just too. I think I'm too passive aggressive. Like so passive aggressive that nobody gets the aggression part.
Passive.
Passive aggressiveness. I'm forcing you to do this. Pretty please.
Look, saying please is important even when angry. Okay, Johan.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense to me. That kind of passive aggressive. Like, would you be so nice to hand over your valuables, please? Yes.
Oh,
I'm not
hi.
forcing you to do this. But...
My boyfriend made an appearance.
Gunny the
in
Grey.
chat.
Ah, so you're the legendary Gunny.
Gunny the Grey. Hey, Gunny.
I like that he said he was gonna lurk, and then I called him out so everyone would say hi to him.
Hi, Gunny. We see you over there, Gunny. How you doing?
He's doing fine. But that reminds me of the game that I played. I played Temtem yesterday, and I was like, "Oh my god, more Sims!" Because there are like these bad guys that work for her ladyship. It's so funny. It's like, oh my god, I need to fight Sims again. Oh, damn it! The Sims are everywhere.
The Sims are everywhere.
The Sims, because they always call her like, it's not a he, it's a she. How dare you? I don't even think you know her. Her ladyship will hear of this. I love my head off with that. Alright, so now I need to go for
Pixity said knobbly elbows, you mean? Ha, ha, ha.
Oh, hey, Nick. How's everybody doing on this fine afternoon? I'm doing fine. I'm building goblins. Allow me to just go to Crow. Lovely.
I love the nose.
Well, it does have a goblin nose.
Mhm.
So. Over ejaculation? Over ejaculated. No, over the word.
I don't know which one you're going for.
You try to make it big, all right? You try to make it very
over-exaggerated.
Yeah, over ejaculated.
Okay.
Over ejaculated.
Over-exaggerated.
Yeah, you make the
so basic idea of what I'm doing.
Are you making goblin fire? That's lovely.
So I'm making no. So I'm drawing like 3 goblins, and they just kidnapped the princess. So
I was thinking about this bonfire in the middle. I was thinking about this bonfire in the middle, and then the goblins were running around them.
No,
because
they kidnapped the princess. So we're on the sketch.
Wait. It's really hard to do the outlines. It's so difficult sometimes because of the amount of, you don't want to screw over the other ones. The outlines, so yeah.
This is a thin goblin. He's super thinny.
Super thin, yes. Did you, by the way, notice that the new Looney Tunes, if I'm correct, the new Looney Tunes returns back with the, well, it's a really old news, but the Bugs Bunny actually has now back again the yellow gauntlets instead of the white ones. It was really odd for
Gauntlets?
me to. Yeah, the gauntlets. The gauntlets.
He doesn't wear gauntlets. He wears gauntlets.
Yeah, he wears the white things on his hand. Those things.
Gloves.
Gloves. All right, gloves. Gauntlets, gloves.
We call those gloves.
All right,
Johan.
so the gloves are actually yellow again, like in the old back in the old day, which was kind of like really odd to me because I only have seen him like it with the white ones, and it really looks odd when you are thinking of it. Like, why does he wear yellow ones? It's not really nice. Also, I didn't like the new art.
It's not very pleasing.
Yeah, also I don't like the new art style they went for, because I did like the Looney Tunes that came before it. I don't know how you call that one, but it does have its own humor, but it was a little bit overdue most of the times. Like, it was always the same. It was a little bit repetitive. Ah, there you go.
I feel like I've only seen like the same 3 episodes of Looney Tunes over and over again, so I don't know. But I have that much attachment to it. Exactly. The duck season, rabbit season, that one.
Oh man, those were the golden days. It's like watching the same thing all over again, but then trying to find out if there is a different result. Yes.
That's how it always felt like with Tom and Jerry. Like, you're watching it, you know he's not going to catch the mouse, but you still watch it to see how he messes up.
Which creates very funny things.
Yeah.
Like a fry pan in his face, or violence, or getting electrocuted. Those were the days back in the day. When Tom gets wrecked.
They're making a movie.
I like that we're all sitting here being nostalgic over something that's like well before any of our time.
Back in my day. Back in my day, we had things like, I don't know, what did I watch? I think I watched a lot of things, like the old Pokemon, I did not even watch Goku. I didn't watch Dragon Ball Z at all, because I had no access to it. I had only Fox Kids and Nickelodeon, if I'm correct. So I watched a lot of Cat Dog, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and all that stuff. Which is also very cool. Don't get me wrong on that one. Do I need to? Yes, I need this. And then that.
Oh, thank you, Nick. I appreciate it. He said he liked my video.
What did Nick say?
Yeah, it was a really good one.
Yeah.
The language is different from Johan. It's adorable because I can't help but to love the idea of bucks with huge gauntlets fighting. Oh, on that way, like, yeah, Bugs Bunny, like really Bugs Bunny. He buxes.
Box Bunny.
Oh, did it? You didn't saw that. Nope. I now need to change transparency. No, I need to get a new layer. Now I need to get the head done. So these are all sometimes really hard to keep the outlines straight so that I don't, because it's really important that you always draw with a straight line so that you don't stop. But sometimes it's really overwhelming to, doing the outline because you shake.
Tell me about it. Yeah, I have the shakiest hands on planet Earth. I'm like, why did I decide I wanted to draw again? Oh, right, storytelling.
All right, making a good movie. I don't know. Something on those parts is my part. Like I wanna write because I want to share a story with you guys, and the story is fun, but it is only fun in my mind. So I have to adapt it towards everybody else so that everybody else can be getting excited about it. Aha! I knew it. I knew it. It was wrong all along. There you go. I did that. I did that. Then I need to go here. And I need to go here. You know what the actually funny part is when you try to explain something to a friend, and the friend gets what you're going for, but you don't get towards the words. It's funny how many words you try to use to get towards the final word until you finally get it. Like, oh yes, it's that word again.
Oh, like when you're trying to figure out which word you want to use?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It's quite funny. And I'm not even mad at it. I'm just disappointed at myself, like, son, I'm disappointed in you that you did not figure out the word, even though, you try to, even though you were really good at English at your school. I am the most best at speaking English in my house, and still I'm like really scraplord most of the times. Ah, that's a good word, right? Scraplord, yeah.
Well, here's the thing: do you speak English daily when you're not talking to anybody online?
Nope, I'm speaking
Nope.
Dutch.
No.
When I normal speak, I speak Dutch. The only time I speak English is when I try to talk to myself with a story in my head.
That's interesting.
It's like having a conversation with yourself, and then your conversation is getting nowhere. It does not get anywhere, by the way. It does not.
Did not hit her. I did not.
I did not hit her. I did not.
I like that movie has been a meme for so long.
I know,
I
right?
feel like it's never gonna die out, and I'm fine with it.
You know what I do like on games like that? Games that have a good protagonist, like Portal. Or is that
Portal does have
antagonist? Antagonist.
antagonist.
Yeah,
Antagonist, the bad guy.
Yeah, it's the bad guy, right? Yeah. I do like Gladys a lot. She has so funny humor. And I mean, like, she has the humor of somebody who's like, oh, well, you did good, but no.
I have a confession to make that's gonna get my gamer card taken away.
Uh-oh.
You haven't played Portal, have you?
Never played Portal.
Kick her. Get her off the stream.
No, that would be horrible. I'm not such a bad guy.
Blue, how could I ever work with Nintendo?
Well, you can buy Portal like for what, €2 or something when it is on sale. So cheaply cheap. I always love to make my own maps because of the announcer in it. So it has the other guy. It has the
Wheatley?
It has the no. It has the rich guy who burns your house with a flame. Yeah. We invented a kind of machine that made sure that you mind. So stupid. He says all. Let's see. So I need this. I need that. I now need to go for a little bit more capacity. Less capacity, right?
All right. There it is.
I've been playing around with using like the
Cool.
lasso tools and stuff to do flats instead of just painting it in.
Ooh.
I've been using the same tools all over again most of the times because I like my tuning art style. When it comes to my tuning art style, when I
Yeah,
try to use not my tuning art style, it's totally different.
that's what I did in that newest video though. Well, and I just did flats for that one because when I got the flats done, I was like, wait, I like this. I don't want to ruin it with shading.
Though the horns could have used some shading. The horns
Yeah,
could have.
that did feel a little flat. You're right.
I
Yeah,
haven't seen the video yet, sadly. I'll let you know what I think about it as soon as I do.
No worries.
don't you worry, Crow. You will be doing fine. Let's see. Is this on the eyes? No, this is on the eyes, right? No. One. Oh shit! I have been using way too many times. There you go.
Hello.
Yes.
Welcome back. Here you go. I'll zoom out so you can see my progress. Okay.
I always forget at times. I always forget. I kind of forgot.
About the Iron Fleet.
What?
Yeah, I totally forgot about the Iron Fleet and that Grey Ranger has teleportation magic and all that stuff.
Yeah, able to shoot a 1 in a million shot from behind a rock on one dragon. Can't shoot the other one with all the other ships while it's in clear sight.
Mm-hmm. It's so like, really, dude? Really, you're horrible at this. Who let you in charge?
Apparently, not Danny.
Danny. Yes, Danny did it. Danny. So yeah, that works. It works.
So, are you going to be doing more debate streams then, Crow?
I'm unsure. Depends on if ever a topic comes up that's worthy of debate.
Like Star Wars.
Maybe.
Star Wars.
No. You technically should ask why is it worth it to have birds that cannot fly? You know, that kind of stuff. That's really good to debate with.
Just yeah, like the random stuff that like no one's gonna get too emotionally invested in, you know?
Yeah, just
That means the audience won't get emotionally invested in it.
That's true, I guess. Well, it depends. Like if people are entertaining enough with their debating skills.
well, they are the Cult of Crows, so technically bird things would be considered important.
That's true. That was sorry, very inconsiderate of me to not consider bird feelings.
Bird feelings are important.
Well, I'm sorry, but there is no forgiveness on Twitter, so you have to be canceled.
Is it Twitter? Oh no! Wait, come back. I didn't want to do that. There we go. Okay. It's just Crow panicked me so much by telling me he was going to cancel me on Twitter. You know.
Oh no! The power of the crows is truly incredible.
Yep.
I mean, obviously, the Crow does have power because you know he's a magician and such.
Mm.
He has
True.
magic running straight through his veins.
No, I don't want to cut the layer. Oh, I hit Control X instead of Control Z. Silly me.
Or people who want to
Silly
cooperate with
blue.
you. Or people who want to cooperate with you because dang, I'm sorry for last night. Oh, did she disrupt you or something? Crow?
What?
Pixie said she's sorry about you last night.
No, she's talking about the debate last night.
Well,
He would not stay on topic, and Cedar would not call him out on it, and neither would I. So nobody to blame but ourselves. And now he's apparently off posting on everybody else's videos, trying to defend himself on something unrelated to those videos.
it happens, I guess.
So do yourself a favor, guys. Don't get involved with uncompetitive. He's a troll trying to get attention, and it was my mistake to let him on my stream to begin with.
In your defense, though, he presents himself very, very well. Like, he keeps himself very calm and says things in a very organized manner, to where if you don't pay attention to what he's saying, you don't see that he's not being he's not being above board, as it were, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
I
being
did what I
manipulative
did.
and he's being a manipulative little prick. That's what he's doing.
The thing. Yes.
The thing.
The thing, stabbing people in the back with nobody watching. Yes.
Yeah. Manipulative.
The words.
Jeez, Johan, it's almost like English isn't your first language. Yeah.
Yes, I'm so great.
No.
I'm the greatest in the world. Greatest. Oh man.
I'm really excited about this, by the way. I learned the other day that sock garters were a thing, and I was like, well, I gotta draw those.
Wait, what? Oh, sock collars. Ah!
Sock
Oh
garters.
yeah, back in the day. Right?
I guess, well, which I guess makes sense. Socks back in the day wouldn't have been elastic, right? So,
Yeah. They would have just been wool.
Well, you should have seen, by the way, the British commercial or something about this troll that trolls on the internet, and then he meets a real troll near a cafe.
I like your boyfriend, Blue.
Yeah, he's
Send him my way. I have a way with trolls. It's one way. It involves a grinder and a chute.
well. Don't forget to use fire because they have really good regeneration.
That's a D&D reference.
Yes, I do not play a lot of D&D, but when I do, oh boy, I am not metagaming at all because I always kind of forgot all the bloody damn rules that come with monsters. Like, oh shit, it's not humanoid? Ah, damn it. Well, I guess not. I cannot use whole person then. Oh well.
Trolls aren't people.
They're just trolls living under bridges.
All right, that's Goblin 1 done. Somewhat. Oh, God, legs.
oh no, is he a dad or grandpa goblin? You know, he's an old tiny goblin. I was gonna do Goblin Mafia, kind of like Johan, but then I realized when I was done, he doesn't actually look much like he's in the Mafia, so
Back in
bad.
my day.
Back in my day, we had these socks. We had these awesome socks. Let's see at the... Oh, nice. Very good looking legs right there.
Oh, yep. I like the
Special.
belly, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. He's a big fat goblin.
Big fat guy.
One.
Belly buttons. Everybody need belly buttons. You get a belly button. You get a belly button. Everybody gets belly buttons.
All right, Oprah.
You should. I don't know if you played a lot of games, but just giving you a very nice one. There was one with Company of Heroes, which is a strategy game in World War II setting, and then they put anime girls from Girls on Panzer, and then they put the audio of the game on those clips. So it's like, oh, look at that beautiful Panzer, kill it.
So confused.
I studied ballistics at school. Very interesting subject. Things go up, things go down.
Oh.
And then you have these cute little anime girls talking like that. It's so beautiful. It's like that was really a thing that I was like, oh damn, that's actually quite nice. Alright, now I can move to the coffer, which is nice. Hey, for once I finally finished the outlines. How about that almost?
Nice.
It's a thing that I do, prepping a little bit this time. It's like, I know my weakness. I will not reveal my weakness.
Gunny and I were actually last night going through games on Steam. We just
Yes.
do this thing where we'll just go through like the queue or whatever of things they think that he'll like and just make fun of them because Steam games are really funny nowadays.
Oh yeah, definitely. I like Super Meat Boy and all that stuff. They have really good comics in it. Well, not comics, but humor. There are some good
Boy,
games there.
that was okay, dangerous but very fun drinking game in Super Meat Boy in college. We would
Oh,
play,
no.
and like if you were the one
God.
playing, every time you died, you had to drink.
Oh, that is horrible.
Like I said, a
That
little
is
on the dangerous side, but it was
That's
fun.
one of those games that spiral into out of control. Blue.
Especially when you get drunk.
Oh yeah, exactly. 'Cause we
especially when you get drunk. But the
I only have one cup of wine.
two round wines later.
No, yeah, that was the first
Ah.
time in my life I'd ever been drunk too. It's an interesting kind of night.
I know that I play games like Dark Souls and all that stuff. I tried the Dark Souls challenge, but holy hell, that's so hard to do. Just do a boss fight, and after the boss fight, do a push-up or 3 push-ups, and then when you die, do more those things. It's like, oh my god, no!
Oh, well, see, but
I'm
that's
already-
actually like a healthy thing. Like you lose, do something that will actually help you.
Nice. He has a broken ear. Nice.
Pixity says like that's just a bad idea. Look, I was at a frat party. There weren't going to be any good ideas going around that night.
Blue, why were you at a frat party?
Because I was 18 years old and brand new to college and wanted people to think I was cool. Don't follow my lead, kids. It was not worth it.
Did you at least get home okay?
Yeah, no, totally. Because it was hosted in my apartment, so
Oh, that's really handy dandy.
because one of my roommates had a crush on one of the guys, and so yeah,
Yeah, and then you get everything. And then everybody gets laid, and all that stuff happens. Casual college. That's how I think about casual college. Maybe not the best way to think casually.
How many times have you ended up in the detox? Okay, I feel like I'm giving you guys the wrong idea. I actually don't drink pretty much at all. That's probably the only time in my life I've been drunk, actually.
I normally don't drink, but when I do, oh boy, I am not a likable person.
Oh.
Oh, Johan's an angry drunk.
No, I'm more like I will remove my niceness and then show the cold shoulder towards everything that I don't like. I remove the password on the system that helps me, being nice.
So you're not a nice person?
I am a nice person, but I'm like really cynical when it comes to some kind of thinkings. Is it cynical? Sarcastic? No. I'm cold and calculated when it comes to thinking.
Cynical, yeah.
And I always think out loud. Unless I talk to people, then I don't think out loud because I hold myself back on thinking out loud. And my out loud thinking is not very smart because
you hold back the things that are true, but you shouldn't say them.
Yes, exactly. And some people don't like that.
Yeah.
Some people are like, I am offended right now.
Everybody's always offended.
Not everybody. I am not very fast offended. I'm just sometimes like, whatever. Sure thing. Sure beans.
Pixity says she's been drunk once and called her friend's mom and dad because she couldn't think of their names. That's adorable.
That's really smart. Yeah. You and the pimp. you go. Now it already looks like a card. Now it looks already like that thing that you normally get. I mean,
No.
now it already looks like a coloring drawing which you can color in. So I'm
Nice.
happy about this. That that looks good. Now the hard part becomes real. Coloring. Oh, the pain, the tragic.
The tragic.
Yeah, my tragic flaw, coloring. Holy hell. Alright, well, good news is I don't have my references with me, so I just need to type in Mafia, and then I probably will get that to the right color system. It's not a really good thing to have, like... Why do you need to look up Mafia? Well,
I
need it
know.
for...
I feel so weird sometimes searching for reference pictures because I'm like, crying child. Like, no, it's for a legit reason. I promise.
Yeah, doing research for like writing topics.
Yep.
And stuff. Why are you looking up the history of
That one guy that got murdered. I don't know.
Or when you're writing something super technical and it's like, why is there how to make a bomb in your search history? Like, I promise. I just needed it for my story.
why are you looking up 1920s mafia gang how to dispose of bodies?
I have no idea.
Which is something I have looked up.
I don't know if my voice is actually coming clear because I have not done that checking yet. Probably does.
You are for us, but
Yeah,
I don't
come
know.
in if I me.
I think everybody. Oh god, this is not good. I forgot these are the outlines, and the color is supposed to be not on the outlines. It needs to be below the outlines. Thankfully, I know how to do that. Oh, that's way to back. So yeah, it's the first time I finally. Jesus, what? Get there. Yes, exactly there. Now stay there. Yeah, good. So I'm happy that that works, how it's supposed to be going, and I'm happy that it's more purple. It's more purple. Damn it. So yeah. So the funny thing with drawing is actually it kind of relaxes me all the time. When I try to draw, my head always get lifted. So I'm happy with that. It always removes some stress that I have. Because I'm a really, really fragile person when it comes to getting stress, apparently. This is why normally I don't work like in an environment. I always work alone. Because I can't handle other people working with me, because then then everything that goes unpredictable gets really like, oh shit, panic, throw everything in the fire. Ah! You know, that kind of approach I have most of the times when it comes to those things. Well, at least that's my experience. That I instantly panic. But yeah.
I'm pretty okay with like stress at work. For me, it's more like if people start being mean to each other, and like I don't handle people's drama and issues with each other very well. I get way too emotionally invested in not my business, you know?
I'm
Oh.
always the person that always listens into other people's conversation and then just give them a real cold hard fact when they're not looking. I am such an asshole when it comes to this. It's always like, oh, you're on a train. Allow me to just listen into your conversation. Oh, your child died? Oh, well, too bad for you.
Oh, wow.
Jesus, Johan.
Right.
But I don't say it out loud. It's like,
Well, that's probably good.
yeah.
I'm really not I'm not really nice with that kind of humor. It's like not the best humor I ever had. It's like I have to do something and I'm getting annoyed because I'm on a train where I get really heavy amounts of stress because there are a lot of people and I always want to listen in, but I hear everybody's conversation, so I try to focus on everybody's conversation to listen in. So I get my senses are getting overloaded, and then I will get really exhausted when I come out of the train, and I'm all like, why are you always like really tired when you start the day? I'm like, I don't know. I'm really allergic to trains.
Hmm.
So yeah, I try to relieve my own. I try to be nice with people. Is also one of the things that is really hard for me because I'm always not knowing what to say and how to say things. And I'm trying to do my very best to be nice because I don't want to be the person that is really rude because that would be wrong. Oh wow, that would be horrible.
Pixity is asking if she can join us at some point, by the way.
Yeah, sure.
That
You
means
want
I
to
can't
talk-
join you guys
Ah yeah,
because we don't have one computer.
kind of forgot.
I've been telling her she needs to ask you guys, and she's finally done it.
Well, yeah, sure. If you want to switch up, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. It's fun to do drawing streams, by the way, with people that I know. It's fun to do drawing streams with friends. It's fun to do drawing streams with people like you, people like Blue, everybody. Because then you can see what kind of art style they have, and which creates this, which actually gives a better view. I don't know. It gives you more of a feeling on like how do you want to do your art style, and it will improve your art style because you look at somebody else's work as well at the same time, which then creates this effect that you actually learn on how other people do things, so that you know then how to do the things as well. Well, that's at least the idea of what I think of it, at least. Or how I see it. I don't know how you guys see it.
Oh, progress. Okay, there we go.
Oh,
Back
this is
in
my
we go.
God.
But yeah, no, I agree. I think it's helpful to see because then you can kind of get a better idea of what things am I doing because stylistically I prefer it, and what things am I doing because I don't know what else to do.
Exactly. I also do like to see other people's art style just because I love to compare them towards mine. And then see like, oh, I do it like that, and they do it like this, and they do it like that. What kind of tools they use, what kind of ideas they use. But another time. I'm not prepared, and Crow wants to write today. Don't worry about it, Pixie. We will get a schedule with Crow. I think he's a reasonable guy. He would be able to lend his PC towards you.
No.
Never! Never! Over my dead body.
I feel like anyway.
Hmm?
I feel like my chair is a little wonky, but I'm just gonna go with it.
I exchanged my chair today. Well, not today, but last 2 weeks ago, I guess. I
Oh,
changed my chair because the other one was actually almost falling apart. So
Oh no.
I think it was then the time that I realized I was a little bit too greedy on holding back. Saying like, yeah, it will be fine. It still can be done. It can still be done. And then I was like, no, I need to have a new one. Definitely.
So Christmas is coming up. You guys up to anything?
I am not. I only have one family member coming over, and the rest not. So I'm probably gonna be free for one day at least.
Yeah,
So
I think
I'm
we're gonna
not
try to put up a little tree here, do a little thing at home, see if we can make ornaments that the cats can't destroy.
make them out of clay, and then
We're
make sure that the clay
out of
is
wood,
still.
actually. We've got a scroll saw,
Ooh.
so
Nice.
figured we could do little like flat ornaments with pretty little designs in them, and then paint them or something, you know.
Nice. How do I do the other part? It's brown, isn't it? Yeah, it's brown. It's brown. Where the hell do I find brown? Brown. Where are you? It's between blue and red, right? Somewhere between. Yeah.
I'm just letting the lines be wobbly because I'm like, maybe that'll make the chair look fluffier. Probably not, but we'll find out.
Well, I'm just coloring up the pants of the thing, and then once the pants is done, I will be. Once everything is colored in, I can then start with the shading, which is the real part where this thing will come to life, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Crow is evil. What did you do to Space Junk, Crow?
I did something to Space Junk.
Well, I guess so. He's
Dude.
calling you evil.
What did I do, Space Junk?
Evil!
Oh, are you on about the magic thing again?
No. He said no crow is evil. So
Oh, okay.
Ha!
I see. I see.
you
I
have misread.
misunderstood.
I know. Of course, no crow is evil. That would be horrible if a crow would be evil. That would ruin my schedule. How would I ever take over the world if no crow is evil? After all, crows give free cookies.
Yes.
Do they?
I give away free cookies all the time.
I haven't gotten
Yeah.
a free cookie.
He's,
What the hell,
he said
man?
he said he bribed those children from how do you say, from scouting, and says like, you know what, if you would give away free cookies to the cult of Crow, we will give you free feathers to put on your dolls.
Yes, you actually have to answer 3 questions correctly.
Oh, so you have like a Riddles 3 situation going on.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you want to take the riddles real quick, Blue?
Oh,
See-
God, no. I'm awful at riddles. Okay, go. I'll do it anyway.
All right. What is the first 3 numbers of your social security number?
I don't like this game.
Wow. That is a really nice way to get somebody your money. So now we're gonna go for the black. Now we're gonna go for the boots. And a coffer. And
Blue got onto that one fast. Gonna have to be smarter.
yeah, you know, that's what you get. Crow, the cult of Crow is always that smart. But if you have a cat in house, he knows that things are off. Yeah.
Kitty.
Cats and crows don't go well together. Well, they do, but
My cat's taking a nap right next to me.
yeah.
Have you seen videos online of crows pulling the tails of different animals? I feel like they would pull a cat's tail.
Yeah.
Really? They do those things?
Oh yeah, crows will do that.
Funny. I always see them as birds that just, are really smart, like waiting for the light to go off and then just walk the street like, pfft. I know that this works. Allow me to do it.
Yeah.
Or wait for the cars to ride over the item that they drop, so that the car tires can actually break it.
Yeah,
so
like
that they can see
nuts.
what's inside. Yeah, they're really smart. Really, really smart. They're as smart as an ostrich. And ostriches are smart.
Ostriches are terrifying.
Yeah, they're really terrifying. They have really dagger-like claws that can actually puncture your lung or punch through your rib if you don't be more scared.
I volunteered at a zoo when I was younger, and I didn't want to admit that I was terrified of ostriches because it seemed kind of silly. So I didn't say anything when they were like, "Here, we're gonna do this medical procedure on the ostrich. You hold the IV bag." And I'm just standing there petrified the entire time. It was fine. The ostrich glared at me a couple times, but it didn't like attack me or anything. So all good.
Like a death stare.
No, you don't understand. It was so angry. I mean, it was getting its leg cut into, so I don't blame it for being angry.
Oof.
Yeah, ostriches are really, 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 really smart animals, and they know exactly what's going on. That's why they are most likely one of the things that are in Africa are really smart. They have a monarchy, so the oldest wife actually has all the chicks, but the other females actually lay their eggs as well, even though they are not really the eggs that the chicks are in. But it causes that the scavengers like honey badger or whatever, they can just steal the eggs, but they always will be diverted towards the eggs that is not from the
Unfertile ones, yeah.
yeah, exactly. It's like really smart to do so. Like, yeah, it will succeed in the chance of those chicks will be born, and then the father will bring them on a ride. Like, yeah, we will teach you how to eat and feed.
Interesting.
Emus are real smart too. Have you guys heard the story of the Great Emu War?
I, in fact, have not.
Yeah, they really lost that one.
Oh my god! So after the First World War, I think it's the first one. It may be the second one. A bunch of young Australian men, they come back home, and it turns out while they were gone, the emu population exploded. Because that's just a thing that apparently just happens in Australia.
Sure, makes sense.
It just happened.
So they got a bunch of young men who have just trained for war, who didn't get to see a whole lot of combat, and an overabundance of emus. So they put out, the Australian government decides that we need to call out the emu population so that way it doesn't throw everything out of whack. And they send these young men out to kill a bunch of emus. They lost.
They lost. The most ominous sentence I've ever heard.
This is the picture of one of those young men who
Speaking
lost
of
to the
ominous.
It's no joke. Apparently, emus can they understand tactics at least somewhat, and they were able to like divert and move away. And I think they killed like three of the soldiers. It's like, what in the world?
That's horrifying and kind of cool. Like, I'm a little impressed.
Impressive. How did you manage this? I just learned from these humans who took my job. Fucking emus. So scary bitches. Scary things. I must say though, emus are impressive. They are flightless birds, but oh damn, they can run fast. We'll get started on these other things.
About how much longer are we going to be going on for?
How much it is now?
We're at 59 minutes.
We still have an hour. Oh my god,
Okay.
this worked. This worked. I'm finally at the coloring stage in an hour. Yes!
Yeah.
I love listening to Fred and talking about the EFAP. Oh boy. Yep, emus, the masters of warfare and battle tactics.
Back in my day, boy, you should not underestimate the emos. I remember it as the day of yesterday. The Great Emo War. Wait, what is already the color? I need to give the color palette. There you go. Find the color palette of money.
But yeah, I love that. I love that face of the princess. She's really frightened.
It's great.
That's what I ended up with.
Nice. The front one looks so pleased with himself.
I really like how he turned out specifically.
Yeah, like a true goblin. Like a goblin. A good one.
Does look very goblin-y.
Oh wait, I need to look at the money. Money. Look how does look money like money? Old fashioned. Money old fashioned, yeah. Ah, yes.
It's looked the same for a while. At least here it has.
Yeah, but I need to look at that that lots of cash of money, that those big giant bunk of one zeros, those one like paper money. So yeah, I was looking for that kind of approach. This looks like money. This is like the color of money, right? Or is it a little bit too green? Probably. A little bit more lighter green then. Yeah, it's more like it.
Trying to figure out how. Alright.
But yeah. Like they always say, when I try to do something right, you always have to do it yourself. Want to do something right. This is why I never trust myself when I do a project. I always need to double check my own work. Because I don't trust myself on that. Because holy hell, I am terrible at writing things. And I have experience in that. Last time I made a manual for a 3D printer. And nobody in the world understand anything I said. So I had to double check it, and then I was like, you know what, this is too much busy work. Allow me to just give it to someone and then try to do it with somebody else with me. And then finally I got the hang of it, like, oh, you want me to do it like that? Well, you didn't told me beforehand. And yeah, that's how I work. Like, you have to tell me exactly how you want this, otherwise it won't go the way you think it will be. Because my way is always different than the other ones. And people don't always realize it, like, your way's not that difficult, come on. Yeah,
what color should I make her dress?
Pink. Like the old fashioned.
Like the dusty rose pinks.
Yeah.
Dusty rose pink.
Oh wait, I did that wrong. Oh well.
Let's see. So we want.
Yeah, I don't know that. I mean, I'm gonna try it for a little while longer, just in case it's just like not being good at it that's making this slow. But I actually feel like, for me, the whole lasso tool thing is a little slower. Just
Wait, what do you mean the lasso thing is a little bit slower?
For flatting, for filling in colors, like selecting the area and then hitting fill. That's a little slower.
I'm just casually coloring it in and then just use the eraser to get the parts that I don't want to be infilled.
Right, and that's what I usually do too. But everyone insisted this way was faster, and like I said, it might just be because I'm not good at it yet, but so far it is not.
It's like, I'm disappointed.
Right? Like, I should like to.
Looking how it's turning out for me.
This
so
was
far.
not the offer I got. How dare they? Let's see. Goblin green. Goblin green. There you go. Goblin green.
Allow me to see if the fill tool works. Hiya.
Because the issue with just using the fill tool is you get those little crunchy white bits everywhere, you know?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right around the edges of the things.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not what I wanted. That's absolutely not what I wanted.
Especially if you're using something that's just not digital pin.
Right.
Yes. So you said the lasso tool, right? Allow me to double check that one.
Lasso tool, I think I'm using the like polygonal select right now. I don't know if it's got a different name in Krita, but
I need to then move this.
because the lasso tool, at least in this one, is more you just straight up draw the lines, but I don't know that I have a steady enough hand to really do that effectively.
So you say like, come on.
Oh. Okay, well, we'll just come back and select that later. What? I didn't mean to click
Don't
there.
tell me you're gonna be
What
filling
have I done?
everything up again. You didn't. Thank God you didn't. That doesn't work. Is it the magic tool then? Is it the magic tool?
The magic
Perfect.
tool, I'm pretty sure, just like, at least in this one, it selects an area based on the lines, or well, depending on how you
Yeah,
have it set.
exactly.
But that one
But-
is still a little finicky as far as like leaving areas unselected, especially if you're using a pen that has any kind of transparency to it.
Nope. I'm just gonna be going back to my old-fashioned filling because holy hell, that lasso tool did not work. Well, at least it didn't work for me, at least.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh,
The funny thing is, I can actually, because I did the other parts just right, I can just casually do whatever I need. Well, so far it looks good.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking fine. I just feel like, again, I could get the same effect a little faster, maybe. But I will keep giving it a chance because people do swear up and down that this is faster.
There has to be a way to get rid of the little lines everywhere.
Yeah, probably, but I have not yet found it in Creta because I'm not like really pro with it just yet. So
What do you
when
mean?
I find it, I will inform you. Okay?
Eh,
There must be a way, Anakin.
What little lines?
Like if you
Boom.
like where your outline is, like for some reason I just have a big white line just right next to all of it.
I don't know. From using the fill tool?
Yeah.
Oh,
Using the
whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, the fill tool will. So I don't know about Krita. In Clip Studio, there's a setting in the fill tool itself where you can push it out or in a couple pixels, which helps with that. Again, though,
Well,
it really depends on
it
if your
does.
lines are consistent. It helps with that, but if you vary line weight and stuff like that, it's not.
Well, the problem is it does not fully fill them. So
Right.
if I'll show you. So if I will go to this filter and I will say like flattening distance, I will put it to 5. So if I now go towards, let's see, I need to put a layer on, otherwise it won't work. Background, yeah. Now we'll fill this area right here. It's probably gonna be loading everything up. You see me loading. Restart. Yes, exactly what I wanted.
yeah.
So yeah, because of the way of how I put my layers down, it didn't work.
Yeah, so like if you show my screen real quick, there's in Clip Studio over here, see I'm in the fill tool, and then in the fill tool options there's this thing called color margin. I think that's the right one. Oh, close gap. No, it's that one. So if I push this up further, it would not, like it would close off the gaps in my line work when it's deciding where to fill, you know?
Good gracious, Blue, yours looks so good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it looks like a goblin. I told you before. Looks like a goblin. It looks like a good gobbo. Legendary goblin. Lazy McPants.
Yep.
Oh no, better words.
Lazy boy.
I think you go for goblin name, so it would be like Trax, the laziness. That would be a good name.
Also, throwing this idea out there now, I feel like we should do centaurs soon.
Centaurs. Alright, then I will go for Murder Pony.
Murder pony. Exactly. I just like, because I had this idea while I was at work the other day. I just like saw this like crazy ass Viking centaur in my head where he's like rearing back with his giant hammer and he's got a bunch of arrows in his chest. I'm like, yeah, I want to draw that.
Well, the funny thing is, actually, Murder Pony was actually a thing I made in D&D. It was a barbarian sorcerer, and it had medium armor. So the funny thing was actually that he had abilities that made him sure that he would not die. So yeah, he had an ability that would actually like, normally it would not work, but apparently it worked for him because he had to reduce damage if he went in rage. So he would fall back down and then, hello there. So I won a duel against another player. And he was like, oh, you fucking gotta be kidding me right now. So yeah.
Being in a D&D, you still excited for that eventually, Blue?
Yes, I'm super excited. Like I said, I never have actually gotten to play. Every group that I've ever tried to play with has been like character creation, and then nothing happens. So I've got all these characters that I've never gotten to use.
I made a centaur that I always wanted to challenge everybody, and eventually backfired like big time. But I loved him so much for backfiring so damn hard. It was like, oh yeah, you're trying to challenge this champion even though you're level 3. Yes. Are you sure about this? Yes. Alright, roll for persuasion. Allow me first to introduce you to my spell. It's called Friends. And so immediately after he accepted the duel and he started the duel, he went hostile.
Yep.
So yeah, that's how the Murder Pony was like, you're gonna be challenging him even though you're sure you're gonna be really regretting this? Yes. Because I always was like, yeah, this guy always will challenge anybody who he meets. Like, he wants to test his strength, and that's why he calls his friends if they don't want to accept him the normal way of challenging, because he wants to prove his strength. He also had like a great weapon, so it was quite funny to have a sorcerer with a great weapon which had a catalyst in it to cast spells with it. So he casts armor on himself, like Armor of Agathis, which is actually cold armor, like a Lich King. So yeah, it was quite cool. Very, very fun to have a Murder Pony. I named him after one of the planeswalkers of Magic, the Gathering, Garruk. So yeah.
Do I want his little patch of beard to be red? I think I do, but maybe a little bit more muted.
I would agree with that. How is the 2 in Blender compared to other tools? The Fill 2 in Creator it has the same settings. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I figured it probably did. I know Krita was really good. The only reason I switched to this one was because of all of the like super easy manga comic tools, you know?
Yeah. Allow me to just switch
it does
back.
the layers for you. Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, I'm busy with the head already. So looks nice already. So I'm happy.
It is looking really good.
But yeah, Krita also has like
really nice tools. I do like the normal tool, so the normal pencil tool, because I like to color with that instead of this, because it gives more of a feeling towards it. Like, how do I say this? It gives the feeling of it gives a real feeling of, coloring with a pencil, so it looks like it is actually drawn instead of not drawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to say this one. So there. Oh shit. Also, it's really accurate.
Oh, hey, Han, you're talking about painting. Are you still painting, like, are you talking about, like, making the 3D stuff, or are you actually going in and doing the colors on it now? Tend to use Blender for the entire workflow, from modeling to tech. Yeah, he just does everything in Blender.
Everything in Blender. Everything! Yep. Well, Blender is a multi-tool, so yes, you can do it. That's how it's designed, if I'm correct. Which is quite awesome.
For me.
It's a little bit too complicated for me, and I'm gonna go for like ZBrush if I'm gonna go to sculpting, which I am. This year I'm gonna probably get the software, and then next year I will be starting to stream those sculpting, like, miniatures for D&D and all that stuff, like how I designed them.
Nice.
Because I was really pissed when I found out that those miniatures normally, from Games Workshop are really expensive. They're a little bit too overpriced.
They're ridiculous.
And I'm like, I could do better, and I like to have my customized characters in my D&D campaigns, so yes, I should make them myself. And I was like, but how would I start? And then I figured out that I had a very terrible software for it. But hey, it worked. It was from the same makers as ZBrush, so, but it was free. It crashed after 10,000 polygons, so yeah, I made some low poly as models, but they were looking good, and I even won a prize with it. I won a second to third prize in Belgium at the university.
Well, there you go.
So yeah, even though I did not even went to that university, but I won the prize there.
You're like, I actually went. Take that, college kids.
I don't even go to college. Ha! I'm too good for you guys. No, I do have my diploma, so yeah, I am a 3D modeler, but it just takes so much time and effort to do it, get everything set up, get everything for you, because once you're done with the diploma, then you need to buy everything yourself, and that it's so painful. It's really a lot of money. So yeah.
Yeah, I was curious about that. Did you have, like, when you were in school, did they have, like, student discounts on this stuff?
You actually had to pirate everything, so
Oh.
They even admitted it, like, yeah, you need to pirate this, you need to pirate that, you need to pirate this. Oh, okay, cool.
Being a pirate.
So do what you want to do, pirate for you. You are a pirate. You are a pirate. Yes, we do. Oh man, back in the days, man, and of course I had all the knowledge how to pirate, so don't worry about that. But I deleted it afterwards because I felt so dirty and so dirt cheap. Like, I don't want to. I want to buy. I want to earn these things. I want to buy them instead of, using them for free.
Earning things are for people with morals.
Yeah, exactly. Also, I had I also had a very fun idea, like making a goblin cleric, for instance, with using Fabricate to create a cannon, a wooden cannon or metal cannon, which has then the symbol of the god into it, forged into it, because you can do that, you can decide that. So it's not a cannon. It's just a lump of metal made into a barrel. All right, it's not a cannon. It's not a working cannon, but it has the sigil in it, so it uses as an arcane focus. And then with the feat of initiative, well, the mage initiative or whatever, the normal feat where you can just pick a spell from another class, you then technically could go for magic missile from the mage section, and then you can actually cast that spell with your spell slots of the cleric as well. So you have then the arcane focus, which then can be channeled with with magic missile inside of the cannon. So it looks like you're shooting outside. You're shooting with a cannon, like barrel, instead of just a staff or anything else. It's quite a cool concept, at least for my liking.
Yeah, it's fun.
But yeah, there are some ideas that I want to try when I play D&D, and some of them are really cool. Some of them are, not really nice. Or well, at least they are not really the best ideas, say the least. They're not so smart. I did once do it. I had a barbarian necromancer. So that works out fine. Trust me upon that. That works really good, but it's really silly. Because normally if you have a barbarian, it cannot cast spells if it rages. So, you would throw away a lot of potential of the barbarian if you do so. But commanding zombies does not require any concentration. So you will just rage into battle while your minions are doing the job as well. Stabbing and killing all the sorcerers that try to stop you, and they are not even able to do so because you're a barbarian. So you beat the living shit out of them in close combat while your zombies are happy to have your back and stab them with you.
That actually does sound pretty fun.
Yeah, it did. My DM was very, very, very like, allow me to throw these intelligent eating octopus people into your face that are stunning you if you fail the intels check. But surprise, I'm a wizard, so I have the saving throws of the wizard and not the barbarian because I started as the wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
So I beat the living shit out of these squid people because they were not able to stun me. And my zombies are mindless, so they are unaffected by it. So yeah, I had a whole army just stomping Octoman. Ooh. So what are your favorite classes to play, Crow?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get to play all that often. I always end up being Dungeon Master for some reason. Let's see here. Notable characters that I have gotten to play. Had a Sea Elf Monk. That was fun. For some reason, I decided to make her Irish. The joke was that she was a dwarf in an elf's body. Gosh, I think that's the only real major character I played.
Aww.
So you're like always DM.
Yeah. I had a goblin wizard at one point. He was an illusionist.
An illusionist. That's
Yep.
cool.
He had a little rat familiar. The dungeon master, for some reason, made the rat like a super philosopher and stuff whenever I would try to talk to it. But I was an idiot. So whenever I would try to get the rat to do things, it was always like, he's a goblin, so he's like abusive and just nasty to the thing. And so I described it at one point trying to wake it up the same way you would smack a TV remote when it's not working.
You calling goblins abusive on a stream dedicated to goblins?
Yeah.
Goblin phobe.
Yeah, that's so offensive right now.
Yeah.
Don't you know? Goblins are not natural evil anymore. Same as orcs.
Oh god, I forgot about that.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we can.
that's why that one book in particular is banned.
Oh, I thought it was because of the ridiculous bullshit abilities the new classes have.
That I don't know anything about the new classes or anything. I just know that whole thing is in the book. So
Oh, really? That's in the book?
that whole thing is in the book.
Oh, right. I did not saw that part, but I like the artificer. I like the artificer because of the cannon mechanics. But for the rest, I don't mind if you just ban it. I would just go back to playing Yanti and being the snake man who just, be cold-blooded and just stabs, very nice people in the back because, that's how Yanti work.
You want
They're
to?
really not nice. Yeah, Yanti are such assholes.
I don't know how much Blue knows about D&D monsters.
Hardly
Hey,
anything.
you can play them as things. You can play them as people. Technically.
Yeah, there's a whole book that has monstrous races in it, Johan. They got goblins and kobolds and orcs.
Kobolds are awesome.
I do like
Kobolds
kobolds.
they are so cute. They're like, we're just tiny little dragons that raid the whole damn thing. Yeah. We like gold and we like our money. We like our bitches. Yeah. And worshipping dragons, of course.
They are dragons. They're tiny
Yeah,
little.
I know. They come from the tail of the severed dragon. They come from the tail, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Which is quite cool.
Depends on which lore you're looking at.
Indeed. But yeah, I do love kobolds. I also just like, casual humans and elves and dwarves. They are also fun. Don't get me wrong on those. Half orcs. Oh, those are the boss. They are really good. They are really tough guys. And by tough, I mean like really tough.
Yeah. Oh, what in the world did I just do?
I have no idea. Let me take a look. Ah, yes.
Everything
yes.
turned gray.
Yes. Dragons would
Control-Z.
looks like
Undo.
you caused a little bit of a problem.
There we go.
Oh,
There we go.
there you go.
Oh, I was almost worried there.
Apparently, I found some way to grayscale things.
Yes.
Do you know how though? What did you do?
I think it was one tool that I accidentally pressed.
I think you pressed one of the side places at the layers, so that's why it went gray. So you actually created the gray. Anyway, what does the old-fashioned glasses look like? On color, of course. Glasses.
Thin.
And
It'd
huge.
probably be a thin rim
round.
with shiny. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm looking for the bril. Easy word there. Because I totally miscalculated that. No.
So, Blue, in the D&D game, what are you thinking you're leaning towards, or is it still too early for you to determine?
I think if we're going with just like the main, which I think you said we were, right? Just to keep it simple, just like the main races. I think I'll probably just go with an elf.
Just
Awesome.
I don't care. I know girls always play elves, but I just, you know what? Pointy ears.
Point years
I'm
with the
giving
game.
into it.
You know what they say about pointy ears, right?
I do not, in fact. What do they say about pointy ears?
They got sharp hearing. Why? Where do you think that's going?
I didn't know. I was very concerned.
What did you else think? Also, did you know that if I want to play a race, I would just pick either dwarf or casual human.
But
Yeah.
I will make sure that I make a paladin rogue. I will make sure that I make a paladin rogue. And not just a casual rogue paladin. No, no, no. I will go for the redemption rogue paladin. That way, I need to solve my
Point where
problems
a
with
lot of
peace.
weird races are about now.
What?
The 5th edition has gotten to the point where a lot of the weird races are up and about.
Yeah, right.
They got snake people and lizard folk, and
Yeah, lizard
they
folk are
got cent-
fine.
the lizard folk are okay. They got the centaurs, and it's like,
Did you know that
yay.
they are? Did you know that the centaurs are not counted as humanoids, so some spells don't work?
Yeah, they're not humanoids.
Wait, can I play a centaur? Because if so, that
Yes,
changes everything.
technically you could,
Yeah,
if
you
Crow
can.
would allow it.
I don't know if it's probably one of the books banned because the same book that the centaurs in also have loxodons.
Yes, but that's actually one. That's actually the book that you wanted to play is in December, and this one was actually before that announced. So it was like,
Oh my god. Ravnica came out before Mordenkainen.
yes, it did, it did, it did.
No,
So
I guess play loxodons.
well, you could, or you could say like, no, you don't want to have Ravnica, but then I just need to remove the PDF of it to, to make sure that nobody gets confused in. But I don't mind because I like the class of druid of it. The plague druid is also very cool. Just having spores and spread them to the world.
Oh, that was the last game that was supposed to happen that got canceled. I was gonna play a druid tiefling. I remember that.
Ooh. All right.
That's the character that I have.
That's really cool. Tieflings are like really nice because of the fire resistance, and well, dragons have a lot of fire.
I'm done.
Are you done?
Nice.
Nice. That looks like a good old-fashioned raid party.
I like the one
Nice.
that's like holding on to her.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm helping, I swear.
I don't have the background on this one.
I missed when you said, I mean, Goblin Slayer would agree.
Goblin Slayer would agree. Nice. Shit! Now I need to have my. How much do I still need to do before I can start with the call? How much time do we have left? Half an hour. It's possible. That's easy then.
Oh, I'm going a little bit on the slow side. My bad.
That's all right.
Oh, okay. We're on my screen now. Here you go. Here's what I've got so far.
How did you know? I did not even announce.
I have StreamYards up. Or Streamlab. What is this one? I don't know.
Yards.
That is a StreamYard,
Right? Okay, good.
Yard.
Yards.
I don't know why they all had to decide, like, we're going to have almost the same name. It just makes things confusing. Why would you do that to me?
Well, that's why
They
I
don't
always
like
normally use. When I try to stream, I always use the other thing that does not have this because then I don't waste this awesome time to to StreamYard so that I don't have to get the premium edition because that's expensive.
Yeah.
For my taste, it's expensive. It's not expensive, but it is more like I do have my original software, which is actually quite good at recording things,
Mhm.
but not for combined streaming. So it's only for solo. It's only for the going full rogue. Since we're still doing that. Let's see. What do I want? I need a top hat. So we're gonna go for the top hat. Oh dang!
Okay.
That's gonna be like gray, right? And then a red. Yeah, it's the red. Wait, no. I need to go for white. I need to go for blue, white. Go for blue. No, lighter. Right.
I think I should color the chair.
You could. Because it's missing actually one stripe. If you zoom out. Could you zoom out for it? Yeah. It's missing the part where it lays his head on the couch, so it misses that
Yeah,
part
I
of
saw
the.
that.
Yeah,
That's why
missing that line.
that's why I put that there so that it'll catch it.
Yeah. I like how the goblin is just chilling like a villain. Exactly.
Exactly. See, you get it.
Hey, these people get it. Ugh. When I always try to post this on SJW art, nobody gets it. I don't know why. Sorry. Oh man, that art is so horrible sometimes. My eyes. Every single time LB just shows that art style, it's like, what did you do to the original character? What did you do? No.
I don't mind people having cartoony art styles. I don't like the whole thing that's going on Twitter right now with the here you go, fixed your art for you. Like, okay, you're just being a pretentious twat
Really?
waffle.
Really, they fix your art for you?
Supposedly. They'll do the
But-
side by side. And it's both sides too. Like that's not just the SJWs doing that. Like that's the both sides of the quote unquote culture war have taken to doing that. I don't like it.
That's not very nice to people. You should accept everybody who they are, but you should also respect their boundaries. Like, you're not supposed to, do something with somebody else's art without giving them the permission to do so, because
Right.
it's still their art.
Like you
Right.
could be as mean as you want to me in like critiques and I won't say anything, but if somebody drew over my art like that, that would piss me off, not gonna lie.
Yeah, same here. I'm like, I don't need your help that way. You could say to me what you want, but you can at least respect my authority here. Ooh, I'm gonna go bold. Am I gonna go bold? Yes, I'm gonna go bold here. Bold colors. Ugh. The shading is gonna be the most problem here.
Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely not gonna have time for that. We've got like 20 minutes left.
You could do the easy shading.
I'll probably, because I want to take my time with it, so I'll probably do what I did last time for the armor and do a
Yeah,
little bit of
exactly.
shading before I post it.
Well, I did as well, so don't worry about it. I'm getting this close to fixing everything, so far it looks great, so I'm happy. I'm pressing that color, and there you go. I did it the wrong way. I did it the wrong way again. What a trash person I am. Yeah, I'm doing like, I did it like 2 times. Dip it. I always forget it is on the wrong layer. Damn it. Yes, like that. Boom. Yeah, boom, and then I need to just do this.
I was gonna say, where did I start this? I'm getting a little worried that it's gonna like crash on me. Be like, no, you're trying to get me to keep up with too much. My computer's pretty decent though, so I think it can handle
Yeah,
it.
same. My computer is like, my computer is really decent, on the level of, well, my computer is just decent, but it still has some problems, Still does have some problems, but
Yeah.
most of the problems are not that. Or at least I want to believe that. So now we're just gonna go here. Now it should work. Now I need to make this less colorful. The way it is like glass. That is pink. That's not the color that I wanted. I want to have blue. So grant me blue. There you go. So that works.
Now I just need to get these.
What is that noise?
Oh, sorry, that's probably me.
Oh, it sounds
That's
like
me in the corner.
this is really specific, but have you guys seen Princess Mononoke? It sounds like the little like forest spirit dudes.
I have not seen that one. Sorry, I am not familiar with that.
Oh,
I am familiar with a lot of things, but not that. Is that too much of a blue? Yes, that's too much of a blue. I need to get less capabilities. Yes. No, that's still too much. Wow, I'm getting like really overworked by just getting the glass stained right. You know how glass stained is like really hard to do?
glass?
Yeah, glass.
Yeah, because of the reflective surface and everything.
Yeah, no.
No. Why would you do this? Illegal.
Why do you do this to me? I
There's gotta
trusted
be a
you,
button
Anakin.
I'm accidentally pressing, but I don't know what it is.
I trusted you, Anakin. You're supposed to. You're supposed to destroy the Force, not join it. You were like a brother to me. Oh man, never gets old. Oh wait. What am I doing? Now I need to get everything back up. Let's go. I trusted you, Anakin.
What have I done?
What have I done?
Just gonna fix that up a bit. There we go. All better.
Is it though?
Yes.
Nice.
Impending coma coming up.
Well, the good news is I'm almost done with the coloring process. Right, I only have to do the. Not done with the eyes, so that means I only need to do one more thing, I guess.
Are you coloring the hawk moth, by the way, once you're done?
Yes,
Nice.
I know, right? That's the fun part about it.
I like to fully do it. Like, you know, I'm not a real. I'm like a man of my words most of the times. Like, if I want to do something, I'm gonna be doing it like the right way, not well, right way. I mean, the way I see it fit. All right, that's the word. The way that I need to have. Like, I want to have everything fixed. I need to have everything colored up. So what do I have left? I have this thing left. All right. So we need to have another thing. All right. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of layer working here, but
I can show you, by the way. Zhubu. There you go. So I'm now here working, and this is how far I got already.
Nice.
Oh, wonderful.
I know, right? It's a goblin. Like, what is it? Is it a type of goblin? Yeah. It's a goblin. It has goblin face, it has goblin recognition, it has goblin Normandy. I don't know. Something goblin. So yeah. I'm just gonna be looking at how much time we have left. Yeah. 50 minutes. 20 minutes. 30 minutes. That's doable. It's doable. That's
We
doable.
got this. Race to the finish line.
Go, 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 go. So yeah, most of the fun things is actually that I'm like trying to do my very best to get, you know, a good result. Even though with Mod Hog project, it's like I'm gonna be doing my very best to give Hex Hopper, you know, a good hog moth, because you know I'm a very good person when it comes to critiquing myself, and it means like if I'm not doing a great job, then I'm doing an awful job.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
It's like I want to make sure that oh boy, I fucked this up. I just need to do this the other way around. And I'm just gonna be drawing it over here and then just go forward. Yeah. And,
So, pros and cons to this like polygon selection and fill thing. It's slower. I feel like it's going to be way better for wear and tear on my tablet over time because, you know, I'm not like back and forth strokes on my tablet as much doing this. It's just like picking it up, moving the pen, and pressing once on different points. But it's honestly just like not as much fun, you know?
It's not. Yeah, exactly. I know exactly what you mean about that.
And it feels
I
like
love to do my own strokes. I love to do the feeling of, you know, how to do precisely good strokes, because that way you learn how to do it more better, and it will give you more of a I don't know, a feeling. It gives you the feeling, and that way you will learn how to do it properly the
right.
next turn.
Okay. Let's see. Time for his nails. He's got to
Oh
get a
my God.
manicure.
He's getting a manicure. Well, mine doesn't even have nails. That's how goblin he is.
Oh, is pretty goblin.
Yeah, pretty goblin. He doesn't even have nails.
I like his bright purple tie.
Yeah, I know, right? I need to get this thing done. There you go. Perfect. The old-fashioned, you know, strap around the shirt instead of, you know, he has the business suit off. That's the idea.
To me, like, I feel like he heard once that purple used to be the color of royalty. So he was like, I must wear something purple at all times.
Yeah.
That's how goblins think, yes. It's like, holy shit, they're so superstitious about that. Like, if something works the first time, they're gonna be doing it all the time. Like, oh my god, I can get food for this? I'm gonna do it again, and again, and again. So yeah.
To be fair, I think people work that way too.
Yeah.
That whole positive reinforcement thing.
Also, goblins like fire a lot. I didn't know. Well, at least in the Pathfinder lore they do. I don't know if it is in the D&D lore, or in the Pathfinder lore. I'm not that good with lore of D&D because I always like to not spoil myself with enemies or anything else. So I don't even look at the enemy stat lists. I always make them up myself. And then, you know, I have my own enemies to worry around. This way I'm always like, oh my god, the DM pulled this into the fight. I have no idea how to fight this. Alright, let's go.
We will do fine. We just let the tank and then see what he does.
It is more fun to go into games blind, for sure.
Yeah. I don't like to get spoiled. I don't like to get spoiled by my own knowledge, because I'm a real person who does that a lot when it comes to knowledge, because knowledge brings power with it. And I don't like to get spoiled. Oh wait, this is another cigar. Look, I have a tobacco and I'm tobacco look. Yeah, you have tobacco.
Right. I hate to have to bail a little bit early, but I'm being invited to another event.
Don't worry, Crow. Then
Gotcha.
I wish you the best of luck towards that event.
All right. Thank you. It was fun to draw these two. I'll see you guys around.
See you around, Crow.
See you
Bye-bye.
around, Crow. Have a nice day.
And I think I am actually
Oh,
done.
damn, you're almost finished. Nice.
Like I said, I will go in and shade, but probably later.
Yeah, same here, but maybe I don't have to even shade, but this is how far I already go.
Oh my god. Freaking boyfriend, sorry. This is listening to my girlfriend talk to a guy about the feeling he gets doing his own strokes. Inappropriate, sir.
Yeah, that guy just schemed a lot of people and just is now is full with riches. Yeah, that's why he's like, oh, fuck yeah, I just rigged this whole game of, poker, and then I got away with it too. Ah, and they even locked down that other guy. Oh, I am the best at this game. So yeah. Well, at least that's what the feeling I have with this guy,
Yep.
with his smirk on it.
Also, I just noticed that since I'm like actually sharing my screen instead of like, how I would normally record videos, which is capturing the program, you can see the little activate Windows thing. Rip.
Well, don't you worry. I have always, when I record, I always have that frames per second on the top right, because it's of NVIDIA itself.
Yeah.
It's so like, I maybe should have changed this. Nah, it's fine, man. You don't need to worry about it. Are you sure? Yeah, sure.
You should put it on back on your screen since you're the one still drawing.
Oh, yeah, sure. Totally forgot about that. I'm almost done, though.
Nice.
Allow me to just do this now. So this. I don't know if I need this to do that. Nah, it doesn't look nice. Was going for the icon, but well. So allow me to show you mine. So there you go.
He looks so devious.
So now allow me to just put a random background on it. So it looks much better. Random background, engage. Alright, what kind of background do we want? We want to have like a villainous background, so we're gonna go for let's see. Dark blue, yes, let's go for that. So we're gonna be drawing a background. Boom. And then
Oh, that gradient effect though.
Yeah, right. I know, right? There you go. Much better.
Nice.
Now we're gonna be just getting to the top hat again. Is that? No. Look at that, boom. No. I'm just looking for. Yeah, this is like really hard to do, so don't
That's
mind me if I busy
I
with
do
it.
the same thing if I forget to label my layers when I get too many of them going. You just turn them off and on looking for the right one.
Exactly right. But yeah, normally I would layer these texture maps like, oh, they're oh, there it is. My hat. I looked at my hat, and it is a little bit
Thank you, Nick.
boom, and now we can just put everything on back on. And let's just save this instead, because holy shit, it's scary if I'm not saving this. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. And what is missing? I know exactly what's missing. His mustache has the same color as the wing, and we're almost there. So, how much time do we have left? 5 minutes. That's possible. Let's go. Like this, and then we can also. No, where is that on? No. I'm just looking for the last part. Is this? There it is. I was just looking for this part over here. Alright, I think I am done. Just the. No, that's the smile. Shirt. There it is, shirt. Maybe just doing this. Shirt 2. No. Shirt 1. No. Where is it then left? Is this. No. No. I just want to have that bubble gone. Of course, it's the lowest layer. Of course it is. Why wouldn't that be? Alright, back on. So yeah, there you go. Fancy smirked ass, the truly goblin guy with the look on it. Allow me to just set this straight. There you go. Thank you, Nick. Thank you.
Yay.
Yeah, we're finished. So yeah, I hope you liked it for today. And Blue, what do you think of your of mine art?
I like it. He's very expressive. I think he did a really good job with the face, especially.
Thank you. I'm normally not that good with faces, so I'll take that as a compliment. I do like your art style as well, because you can already see like what he's doing and how he's doing it, like, and it does give the feel of, a goblin, because of the how his face looks like and how he smirks and how he's dressed as well.
Nice.
I like it. I like it. So I hope you all liked it for today, and thanks for watching, and until the next time, have a nice day, everybody.